Well, I think a lot of people have this one issue, and that's how to take care of your hair. So, people like today, people want to do something which is like stepping out of their house, going to a salon. At the same time, they want some remedy to do it at home because every time it's not possible to go to a salon. So especially what I do, which works for me and my hair, is because I don't have greasy hair. No, abhi ye thoda sa dryness hai because of the overdose of color that has happened. So this is going to get solved. But what I generally do is, like I said before, I do OLAPLEX. Like I try doing once in a month because I do a lot of other things also at home, which is like doing deep conditioning, doing spa, which is you get those small vials. You can take it from any beauty salon, where they give you this L'Oreal ka vial or whatever brands you prefer, which has for specific hair types, which is dry, greasy, combination, and mix it with your spa, any spa that you choose, and then when you just wash your hair, shampoo your hair, and put it in your hair for like half an hour. It really gives you very good results. It smoothens your hair. But I also do a lot of hair packs, which is at times I use like 2 egg whites, just the egg whites. I just use it in my hair and I leave it for 15-20 minutes and I wash it off. It really gives me very shiny and fuller hair. And at times I use onion juice. I massage the whole juice into my roots completely and I leave it again for 30 minutes and I wash it. Then there's one more treatment I do which I really like is I mix 2 egg whites, I mix 2 tablespoons of curd, 2 tablespoons of honey, and maybe a spoon of castor oil or olive oil or almond oil, whatever you like, and just put it into my hair all together. Because the reason I put oil in this is because sometimes I want to keep the pack for longer, especially when you use egg whites and you keep it for very long, it dries up. So just not to dry my hair too much, I use 1 or 2 tablespoons of oil so that it just keeps my hair a little softer, and the results are fab. My mom makes oil at home, so we don't use the ready-made oils. We generally boil the whole oil with the jari booty, with especially kadi patta. Kadi patta is the best to use for your hair. It keeps your hair darker, blacker, no grey hair. I also eat kadi pattas in the morning. You must try that. Eat every morning, empty stomach, just have एक पूरा जो डंडी होती है पूरा निकाल के have just 6-7 पत्ता of it. It's very good. Your hair will be dark for really long. You won't grey soon. This is all what I do. But then when I come to a salon, I see to it that I do good deep conditioning. I do OLAPLEX. I do Keristas booster. That's what it's called. So there are a lot of multiple products that I do. I use hair packs at home. जो ready-made packs मिलते हैं. So that means a lot of things that you can do for your hair depending how much you're exploiting your hair with heat. So that's what I do, and as far as colors there, I think I love blonde. So I would like to do anything which is related to blonde. Before this, I just went all red, which is mahogany red. So it had that little gold and little reddish in it. So I kind of like giving different tones. But of course, I am into Bollywood, so I cannot get very experimental because then it wouldn't suit my profession. So I see to it that whatever colors I do, it doesn't interrupt or disturbs my work, but at the same time, if tomorrow when I'm not working, I would like to be more experimental. So yeah. So I have few questions from Pinkvilla viewers who want to know certain tips on about hair. So I'm going to read out the question and try to answer, and I hope it works for you. Well, Dhanvi, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, asked, I love to try out the pastel dip dry tip trend. Tongue twisting words. But I work in a corporate environment. What is the softer way to try the style? I think the softer way to try the style is very simple. Use a softer color because there's no other option for it, because the softer color, the more soft colors you use, I think it will be more work friendly. And I think I see a lot of girls today coloring their hair, even if they're going for even if they're working in corporate companies. But still, if you want, I think you might like this color a lot, which I've just done because it's very soft and it's just in the ends. If you see here, so I'm sure if you're in a corporate industry, you would tie up your hair or tie a pony or your half hair, so it won't be that visible. And if you feel that the hair color goes lighter with the wash, you can always tone it down with a toner. For that, it's very quick and you don't have to waste like 6 more hours. It's just going to be toning, which is going to be another just 10 minutes and you'll be done. So that's what you can do. Second is Archer asked, I love getting highlights, but my already relaxed hair is getting fried. What is the best way to condition it? I think the best way to condition is, first I would definitely recommend OLAPLEX because it has really worked for my hair, and I'm definitely not endorsing the brand, but something that's nice. It's very important to give out the information, and I've tried it. I've been doing that for my hair from last 5 months, and I can see the result because even I have colored my hair a lot, so it gets dry. So you can do OLAPLEX, you can do Keristas power booster. Then there's a lot of deep conditioning, there is spa. You can do a lot of things to first condition your hair and make it nicer. If your hair is long and whatever you've done, you can try to trim it off and keep your hair a little more healthier, and probably after a few months you can color your hair again. So your hair also needs some time to breathe, so you can, you know, like, skip coloring for now for few months, do your treatment, get your hair quality in a better position, and then you can color your hair. Okay, so the third question is from Ria. I want to try a new hair color, but I'm scared of the commitment. You're not committing a guy, it's okay, you can just try. What are some good semi-permanent options I can do at home? Honestly, Ria, I would not recommend you to color your hair at home because probably you might end up using a little overdose of voluma and end up burning your hair. So I would probably recommend, no matter what you want to do semi-permanent, you want to do permanent, please go to a salon because they are expert in whatever field they are, and it's very important that whatever you do, I always say anything related to your skin, your body, your hair, you should always go to see their doctors, you know, like even your hairstylist is your hair doctor. So probably that's very important, and you might not get the result what you want at home. So eventually you will end up being disappointed from the idea of hair color, and you might not get into this commitment ever again. So I would recommend go to a good salon. Probably you can come here and try if you like my hair color, which I've just done. So I would recommend that, but coloring at home is not a good idea. And semi-permanent options, I would say that there are colors now which are ammonia free, so they damage your hair way lesser than before. So actually they don't damage your hair, and plus nowadays there are so many things that have come up where they use a lot of conditioning for your hair while they color your hair, so your hair doesn't get that dry. As you can see that I have gone a little light, but my hair is still shining and glowing, and that's what is important. So please don't do it at home, go to a salon. So the fourth question is from Radhika. Is global hair color a good idea? Obviously it's a good idea. I have done global hair color, and you can go for nice caramel colors because they look amazing when you do global hair color. Please don't go for black because it's too outdated. But adding a little highlight is not a bad idea. If you don't want to highlight your whole color, fine, you can just do your crown area, so that, you know, when you move your hair, there is some volume, there is some, you know, there's some talking about your hair. So you can try something like that, but global hair is definitely a good choice. Fifth question is Kirti. My hair is already colored, but I am unhappy with the way it turned out. What are the options I have to fix it? Babes, the only option is go to another salon. There is no other option. You definitely need to go to a good salon where there are good stylists. You have to see their work. And secondly, it's very important that you explain everything very well, that the kind of color you want. You take a good reference, which is also something which you can get. You know, don't take those weird hair colors, because it's very important to go to a good salon who has good knowledge about hair colors, who are specialized in hair colors also, because there are very less salons who have hair color as their forte. So you have to go to salons which are good with hair color, good with haircut, and choose the right color. And if it's gone wrong, not a problem, it happens. It has gone wrong even with me. I redo it. So it's not a big problem. Probably you can just try a good salon, a good stylist, and choose a good color. Have some patience. It will give you a better result with every wash, and I'm sure you will be sorted. It's a very small issue, so not to worry. And well, I finished my question answer round. I hope this answer that I've given helps everyone who's out there with all this question. Thank you, Pinkvilla, for being with me. So if you like this video,
like, comment, share,
and subscribe to Pinkvilla.